Welcome to Minor Skills. Our next band unit is Minor Scales and understanding the difference between minor key signatures and major key signatures. And really, up until this point, we've mostly only experienced major key signatures and major scales. In seventh grade, towards the end of the year, you did have a basic introduction to minor scales. However, I believe we only got to do 2 out of the 3 forms of minor scales. So this year, we're going to get the opportunity to dive a little deeper into minor scales, and we are going to get the chance to experience all 3 forms of minor scales. This is important information for high school band, something you'll definitely want to at least experience. So I think you'll enjoy learning a little bit more about minor scales and getting a deeper understanding of really what they are. So today is just our introduction. I have 3 questions for you here on the screen. 1, what are minor scales? What I want you to think about just for now is that minor scales are a type of scale that sound different than major scales. 2, how are they different from major scales? It says here, minor scales are different than major scales in many ways, but they also share several similarities. So let's talk about the first most obvious difference. It says that minor scales start on a different note than major scales. So what I did for you here is I typed out some major and minor scales. This version is, as you can see, in treble clef, but I also did this in bass clef. So I'll try and show you both clefs for each example. Okay, what you see at the top is a B flat major scale. The reason why this is the B flat major scale is because it starts on a B flat, okay? This is not technically a concert B flat major scale. For those of you that play a transposing instrument, this might not be your B flat major scale, but what you need to know is that a B flat major scale starts on the B flat note. So this B flat major scale starts on B flat. Here you can see this minor scale has the same key signature as the major scale above it. The difference is that it starts on a different note. So the minor scale starts on G. So whereas 2 flats in the key signature makes a B flat major scale, 2 flats in the key signature can also make a G minor scale. So here we can see this in bass clef as well. You can see your B flat major scale and your G minor scale. Okay, going back to this document, which by the way, I did share with you on Canvas if you would like to revisit it. The next thing you need to know here is it says that there are 3 forms of minor scales. So what we're going to do is we're going to briefly talk about the 3 different kinds of scales and what the differences are between them. We have natural minor, melodic minor, and harmonic minor. Let's take a closer look at that. Here's our treble clef version, okay? Natural minor is first, then we have melodic minor and harmonic minor. Okay, why don't we listen to the major scale and then the natural minor scale? Hopefully you can hear quite how different that minor scale is. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to explain to you, using music theory, what these 3 forms of minor scales are. Natural minor, what I want you to think about is that we basically just follow the key signature. So natural minor, you just start on a different note and you follow the key signature notes on the left. In this case, for example, 2 flats. But when you look at melodic minor and harmonic minor, there's actually accidentals, and you can see them in this pink purple color. There's accidentals in the scale, which is really crazy. We don't ever experience that with major scales. So our first form of minor is called natural minor. This is the most basic form of minor, and you just follow the key signature. This is the one we just listened to. And again, natural minor sounds a little sad. So if a composer wanted to write a piece of music that really created a sad feeling, they would use a natural minor scale or a natural minor key signature basically to create that piece and to create that mode. So let's listen to it one more time. There you go. Okay, let's talk about melodic minor. Melodic minor is a very interesting scale because the notes are different going up the scale than going down, which is pretty crazy. We never experienced that with major scales. So, what you need to know is this: in the melodic minor scale, when you're going up the scale, we raise the sixth and seventh note. What do I mean by that? Well, you can see here treble clef and bass clef. The sixth note should be E flat because of the key signature, but we're going to raise that up to E natural, 1/2 step. And then also the seventh note, it should be F natural, but we're going to raise that up to F sharp. And then going down the scale, we lower both notes back to the original key signature. So going down the scale, this is essentially the same notes as the natural minor scale. We lower them back down to their normal notes. So let's listen to the melodic minor scale. This scale is a very interesting sound. As you're going up and you hear these two notes that are affected, you can see that it starts to sound like a major scale again, but then when you go back down, it sounds minor. So let's listen one more time. Okay, this is a different form of minor scale. And then the third form of minor scales are what we call harmonic minor scales. Harmonic minor scales, we raise the seventh note of the scale in both directions. So the notes are the same going up as they are going down. And the only note that's different is that seventh note is raised from an F in this case to an F sharp. So let's listen to the harmonic minor scale. Okay, this harmonic minor scale is known to be a really unique sound, and it's pretty easy to hear the difference between this harmonic minor scale and, let's say, the natural minor scale. Harmonic minor is used actually quite a bit in Middle Eastern music. So, for example, if you think of the movie Aladdin, the music is actually based on the harmonic minor scale. If you think of the Snake Charmer song, that song also uses a harmonic minor scale. This sound can be used to create somewhat of a spooky sound or a frightening sound. So if a composer wanted to write a piece that was a little scary, let's say for a scary film, they might want to use harmonic minor. Let's listen to that one more time. Okay, so there you go. Those are the three basic kinds of minor scales. Natural minor is the most basic. Melodic minor is the one that's different going up and going down. And harmonic minor, we raise the seventh note. I want you to think about memorizing these patterns because it doesn't matter what key signature you're in, these patterns always apply. And so in order for you to experience minor scales, what they sound like, I do want you to play some minor scales from your essential technique book. So in Canvas, what I did for you is on today's button of minor scales, I did list out the exercises I want you to play. It says, now let's try playing minor scales. Play number 192 through 195 in your essential technique book. If you want to, I do suggest it. You can play along with the recording in Smart Music. I know for me, when I'm practicing, especially something a little bit more mundane like scales, I do like playing along with the recording. So if you would like to do that, I would highly encourage it. But I want you to experience these minor scales. Let me know if you think of any questions. This document is on Canvas for you. And the other thing I want you to know is today was a basic introduction. We had our screencast and our Zoom. I do want you to practice these minor skills. Come next week, I will be asking you to record yourself playing them as an assignment. We haven't had a playing test assignment since we were in school, but I do want to do that for you. So if you don't have your instrument, if you don't have your essential technique book, let me know. If you're just missing your book, I want you to get a Smart Music account because you can access the music on Smart Music. All right, 8th grade band, I really hope you're doing well. We really do miss you all, and I will be talking to you soon.